We start with monthly chart. Just want to give a quick update. As we can see, since last 2 weeks, we see it's move really sharp. Now we want to see what's the next, and we can expect the price even tag all-time high, even break all-time high. Anyway, at this point, I'm looking at this lines as a resistance. We have to see the breakout of this lines, especially this zone, to conform with the expectation for the price at least tag or break the all-time high. And the only thing is we have to look for a trade based on lower time frame. Simply, we cannot take the trade. And if we move to weekly chart, we have nothing else to discuss. The only thing is the price haven't tagged this line yet. All right. But if we the breakout of this line, this is we have to see the breakout of this zone. Then we can confirm for the price to tag or break all time high. But if we move to daily chart, now we see we have a daily correction. All right. How deep this one can go? We come up with the supports. We should know how deep this one can go before we see the continuation. That's why if anyone wants to look for buy, they should be aware we can expect this one turn to deeper correction before we see the continuation. Simply, we cannot take the trade, but it depends on the traders as well. But most for me, if I get the opportunity for buy, if I get the trade set up, then I will take the trade. Rather than that, simply I will not take. I will not buy, and because we're talking about the technical analysis, nothing else. And if we move to forward chart, technically, whenever we see this kind of the reversal as a corrective, we expect for the next drop. That's why we come up how deep it can go based on daily chart. Then with the breakout of this low, then any reversal from there will be the best. Because if we want to look for buy from here, either we have to see the breakout of this one, then from there we look for the trade setup, or we put our entry somewhere above this top. All right. Then it can be an option, but it's really risky. That's why the best option for me, I prefer at least we get the next one more drop at least. If we get this one, this is the best where we can look for the uh, trade setup in terms of the risk and reward, better risk and reward than anything. I mean extra. But buying from here, how we can look for buy, again it depends on the strategy traders. Either we wait for the breakout chart move flag based on 1 hour or 15 minutes, or we put our entry above here. Okay, having entry above here is not really good idea. But how about if we move to 1 hour chart? You want to see whether we can put our entry above the top. And as I mentioned, having entry above the top is not a really good idea. But if anyone wants to look for the trade by having entry above here, mostly we prefer to put our entry at least above here. Having entry above here, desktop, I will not suggest at all. Even if anyone wants to put the entry above here, they should be aware we can expect this one to give us one move up, then drop. That's why if anyone will put the entry above here, if the price tag within the first 2 hours, we should be quite. I mean, if there is no continuation, we should take out the trade. Okay. By the way, we're looking for buy. It depends on the strategy we can look for. But if we move to lower time frame, how deep this, if this is the daily correction, how deep it can go. We want to see with the breakout of any of this line supports, we can expect how deep it can go. But uh, with the breakout of this line, which is this one, I'm not referring to the numbers because it got a lot of the zero. Then with the breakout of this line, this is the next resistance I'm looking for. We want to see the breakout of this one. With the breakout of this one, then mostly I'm expecting for the all-time high. That's why we can expect this one turn to deeper correction, because if we get a deeper daily correction, then the next move can be really sharp, and we can expect to see the breakout of the all-time high. Anyway, it depends how we can look for trade. Again, it depends on the strategy the traders they're using, and we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.